Well, we know in life people make mistakes, and state lawmakers don't want some mistakes, even serious ones, to stand in the way of people getting an education. They want incarcerated Coloradans to have opportunities. Joining me to talk about this is Jason Gonzalez from Chalkbeat, Colorado. He reports on higher education for Chalkbeat. Jason, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me, Nicole.
So tell me about this bill that would allow for a lighter sentence if someone completes a college degree or credential.
Right, this is House Bill 1037, and it does exactly that. It essentially says that if you go to college while you're in prison, you can have 6 months taken off your sentence for earning a credential or certificate, or a year or more if you end up getting an associate's, bachelor's, or master's. And right now they're working through exactly how much a student would be able to earn because that's something they want to really incentivize.
Yeah, absolutely. This is for nonviolent offenders, is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And right now, we know there are people who do earn degrees in prison. In fact, you had a story of someone who said that that was instrumental in helping them kind of get back on the right track. Is that right?
Yeah, and this is something that really provides an opportunity for these students to really think about, what's next for them. Oftentimes, what I hear from those who are incarcerated is that it's hard to see a future. And so last year, I talked to a graduate named Demetrius Heron, and he really talked about how this really reframed how he was thinking about his life choices, and what he wanted to do next, and his job opportunities. And he was able to graduate well incarcerated, and then really think about jumpstarting his life.
Yeah, I think you point out in your article that in 2018, Colorado had one of the worst recidivism rates in the country. People who return to jail or prison, studies show completing a degree actually impacts that.
Yes, we were about half of all incarcerated people who were released ended up back
Wow.
in the prison system. And there are studies done, over the last 10, 20 years that really show that number decreases with level of education. And they really are less likely to reoffend if they're able to see opportunity for themselves on the outside.
What is the opposition to this bill right now?
The opposition to this bill is more around how long the sentences should be reduced by. Actually, they want to increase how much these sentences are reduced by. So instead of 6 months or a year, it could be more than that. The other opposition is some of this money for cost savings, because you no longer have to have these people in prison.
Sure.
So that's some cost savings back to the Department of Corrections. That's some cost savings that the state sees. Where that money goes is sort of in contention right now, and they're trying to figure out what to do with that, because some of that money under this proposal could go to the higher education institutions.
Interesting, but largely we are seeing this as has bipartisan support.
It does. It does. Republicans and Democrats both said, "Hey, we really like this bill. It just needs a little bit of ironing out."
All right. Jason Gonzalez, thank you for your reporting on this issue. Again, you can read his story on Chalkbeat, Colorado, and we thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much.